Taylor Swift and fiancé, Travis Kelce. Attend Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding in California, in the golden haze of a California sunset, where the Pacific Ocean whispers secrets to the cliffs. A fairy tale wedding unfolded that had the world buzzing with envy and excitement. On Saturday, September 27, 2025, Selena Gomez, the multi-talented singer, actress, and entrepreneur, tied the knot with music producer Benny Blanco in a ceremony that blended Hollywood glamour with intimate romance. But stealing a sliver of the spotlight, perhaps unintentionally, was Gomez's longtime best friend, Taylor Swift, who arrived hand-in-hand with her fiancé, NFL superstar Travis Kelce. Their presence turned an already star-studded event into a spectacle of love, friendship, and undeniable star power. As whispers of their own impending nuptials swirl, one can't help but wonder, is this just a preview of what's to come for pop's reigning queen and her gridiron king? The venue was nothing short of breathtaking, a 70-acre private plantation known as the romantic Seacrest Nursery in Galeta, perched on a clifftop bluff overlooking the endless blue of the Pacific. Palm trees swayed gently in the breeze, their fronds framing a scene dotted with lush foliage and cycads that added a touch of whimsy. Contractors had worked tirelessly the day before, erecting elegant marquees adorned with tubs of decorative blooms and strings of fairy lights that promised a romantic glow as night fell. Security was ramped up, with reports suggesting Gomez invested around $300,000 to ensure privacy for her 250 guests, a mix of family, close friends, and A-list celebrities. The air was thick with anticipation, and as guests arrived in a fleet of Mercedes buses, the estate transformed into a haven of celebration. Selena Gomez, at 33, radiated pure joy in an exquisite wedding dress that hugged her figure with ethereal grace, a custom design featuring intricate lace and a flowing train that trailed like a dream behind her. Benny Blanco, 37, complemented her perfectly in a classic tuxedo, his modern edge shining through with subtle details like a sleek pocket square. Their love story, which began as a professional collaboration on the 2019 hit I Can't Get Enough, had blossomed into something profound. Blanco, dressed as a teddy bear in that music video, had won Gomez's heart not with grand gestures, but with genuine friendship that evolved into romance. Their engagement, announced in December of the previous year with a heartfelt Instagram post captioned "Forever Begins Now," showcased a marquise-cut solitaire diamond that sparkled as brightly as their future. This wedding marked a new chapter for Gomez, whose past included a high-profile, tumultuous relationship with Justin Bieber, a romance that started when she was 18 and he 16. Ending in 2018 amid emotional challenges she later described as toxic in interviews. With Blanco, it was different, stable, supportive, and filled with laughter. But amid the vows and tears, all eyes inevitably drifted to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Swift, Gomez's best friend for over a decade, had jetted in from Kansas City, fulfilling a playful promise to be her flower girl after the engagement announcement. She arrived in a convoy of 3 SUVs, sweeping into the rehearsal dinner the night before at a sprawling 1.63-acre estate in Galeta's Tony Hope Ranch neighborhood, a 1930s whitewashed mansion owned by insurance mogul Greg Econ. The 10-bedroom property, set on a 7-acre lot in the foothills of the Santa Ynez Mountains, hosted a glamorous feast where guests mingled under the stars. Swift chose a champagne-colored satin off-the-shoulder dress that clung to her curves, accentuating her elegant beauty. Her blonde hair was swept into a neat updo, framing a face glowing with light makeup that highlighted her signature red lips and piercing blue eyes. By her side was Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, who had managed to carve out time despite his demanding NFL schedule. Dressed in a classic black suit with a silk tie and polished leather shoes, he exuded charisma and confidence. The couple stepped out of a luxury car, hands intertwined, their affectionate glances speaking volumes. As they walked into the venue, the room seemed to brighten. Guests whispered excitedly, some even standing for a better view. Kelce, once known primarily for his athletic prowess, has become a pop culture phenomenon since his romance with Swift went public. Their story, sparked by a podcast shout-out and fueled by stadium appearances and viral moments, has captivated fans worldwide. At the wedding, Kelce was described by attendees as fun and easygoing, laughing and socializing effortlessly, proving he's as comfortable in a ballroom as he is on the field. The ceremony itself was a masterclass in emotion. As Gomez walked down the aisle, accompanied by soft string music, Swift was visibly moved, tears glistening in her eyes. Kelce, ever the gentleman, gently wiped them away with his thumb, a tender moment captured in photos that quickly spread across social media. He held her hand throughout the vows, their fingers laced in a silent promise of their own. One witness recounted how Swift leaned her head on Kelce's shoulder, the two sharing a quiet, intimate world amid the celebration. These snapshots fueled speculation. With Swift's history of weaving personal stories into her music, could this inspire a new album? And with Kelce's ring already on her finger, announced earlier in the year, how soon until they exchange vows themselves? The chemistry between them was palpable, a blend of playfulness and deep affection that made onlookers swoon. The guest list read like a who's who of entertainment. Paris Hilton arrived in her signature style, while Gomez's Only Murders in the Building co-stars Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Paul Rudd added a touch of comedic flair. Short, 75, and Martin, 80, who co-created the hit series, were seen mingling at the El Encanto luxury spa resort in Santa Barbara earlier that day, where most of the 170 guests were housed. Rooms started at $1,000 per night, and the property, owned by Tinder co-founder Justin Matten, was fully booked. Rudd, 56, known for his versatile roles on the show, shared laughs with Martin on the patio, dressed in a vibrant purple suit. Gomez had joked that Marty's the ring bearer, a nod to their on-screen chemistry that has spanned 5 acclaimed seasons. Swift, staying at the upscale Rosewood Miramar in Montecito, with rooms overlooking Miramar Beach starting at $114 per night, brought her megastar aura to the mix. Her friendship with Gomez, a beacon of loyalty in an industry often rife with rivalries. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the reception kicked off with music, dancing, and fireworks exploding over the ocean. Swift and Kelce took to the dance floor, their moves synchronized and joyful, Kelce's athletic grace complementing Swift's effortless rhythm. Guests described them as the life of the party, toasting to Gomez and Blanco while stealing kisses under the fairy lights. A close source revealed that Gomez was thrilled to have Swift there, viewing Kelce as a welcome addition to her inner circle. Selena sees Travis as family now, the insider shared. Their bond has only strengthened everything. The evening was a testament to enduring relationships. Gomez and Blanco's fresh start, Swift and Gomez's unbreakable friendship, and Swift and Kelce's whirlwind romance that's evolved into something solid and inspiring. Yet, beneath the glamour, there were layers of intrigue that kept the narrative alive. Whispers circulated about Gomez's journey to this moment, her battles with health issues, including lupus, and her advocacy for mental health through her rare beauty brand. Blanco, a Virginia native with hits for artists like Rihanna and Katy Perry, brought a grounded energy that balanced her stardom. Their short engagement raised eyebrows, but their evident happiness silenced doubters. For Swift, attending with Kelce was a bold statement. Their relationship has faced scrutiny, from paparazzi hounding to fan theories about lyrics in her latest album. Kelce's NFL commitments, including a game the next day against the Baltimore Ravens, made his presence even more remarkable, a sacrifice that underscored his devotion. As the night wound down, Swift and Kelce left hand in hand, waving to fans and cameras with genuine smiles. The event wasn't just a wedding. It was a convergence of worlds, music, film, sports, celebrating love in all its forms. Gomez and Blanco embarked on their honeymoon, destination unknown but surely idyllic. For Swift and Kelce, it was another chapter in their public love story, one that leaves fans hungry for more. Will their wedding top this? What surprises does Swift's next era hold? In the ever-turning wheel of celebrity life, one thing is certain. These stars know how to keep us hooked, one heartfelt moment at a time. This wedding, with its coastal charm and celebrity sparkle, reminded us why we can't look away from these icons. It's not just the dresses or the dances. It's the human stories woven through, the triumphs over adversity, the joy of found love, and the promise of futures yet unwritten. As California bids farewell to this magical weekend, the world watches, waiting for the next twist in these intertwined tales.